Hi guys, welcome to another episode of F&S Uncensored. My name is Feyikemi.
And my name is Simi Madi.
And if this is your first time listening, thank you so much for pressing play. And to our OG listeners, welcome back. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on TikTok, and on YouTube, FS Uncensored. And we haven't gotten any fan mail in a really long time, which is very somehow
weird.
And I always say this is really somehow, but please send us fan mail. Contact fns@gmail.com.
You heard her.
Like, we like your dilemmas, we like your stories. Like, tell us what is happening. Like, you don't even need to say you like us. You don't have to like us. Just tell us something.
Yeah, period.
But yeah, as the episode title shows, we have a special guest today. It's Women's Month. It's all about women. This month we have Qing Madi.
Ooh,
Hi.
yay.
Hi. Welcome to FNS. I'm a huge fan, as I said earlier, and I'm so happy to have you here.
Yeah, I feel like if our listeners would be like, oh wow, finally,
Yeah.
King is here.
Yeah, like dead ass, like we're happy to have you here.
So welcome to the seat, the F&S chair.
Mm-hmm. On it, we're very nice. Very nice girls.
It's like comfortable.
Thank you. But yeah, before we get into it, congratulations to all our winners that won the MBDA slides from the last episode. I hope you rock them well and send pictures when you get them. Thank you. But yeah, how was your week? Let's start with our guest.
Yes.
Week of a superstar.
Not what you. Well, I've been like having like dance rehearsals.
Oh,
I think so.
Do you dance well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Me too.
If we're having dance
You dance?
rehearsals,
I didn't know.
Okay,
So
nice.
yeah, dance rehearsals, studio, just all of that. It's
Yeah.
been exhausting, but yeah, that's my
I
week.
can
How was
imagine.
your week?
Oh, thank you. It was actually not
Nobody
bad.
has ever asked us that.
As
Ever.
in, do you understand? Yeah, it was nothing special. Work as usual. Just looking for that money, hustling. What can we do?
Cool.
Life of a Nigerian youth.
in Lagos body.
As in,
like,
how
I'm
was
just-
yours?
I'm tired, like I'm exhausted. I don't want to work. I just want to sleep and wake up every day and just chill
As
and
in,
travel. And
I want
just-
free money.
Yeah, like why can't I just wake up to like 100 million in my account and be like, okay, well, good luck to y'all.
Bye to everyone.
On your side, but peace. But yeah, my week was not bad. It was okay, quite chilled, pretty generic, pretty normal. And also we're in Lagos, so like there's not really much that.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Like I realized we just eat once in a while. We go out, go for a party, hang out with friends, eat, repeat.
I can't remember where I was, and somebody was talking about like what's there to do in Lagos outside of like going to the club and going to like bars.
I mean, obviously
And
there
I
are
said
other
beach,
things,
and,
but
and he was like, "Yeah, no. Apart from beach, what else?"
no, but that's. I mean, okay, well, fair to be fair. There's
Yeah.
not much to do, sure, but whatever. But anyway, without wasting too much time, so we're doing a little icebreaker, which
Okay.
is 2 truths and a lie. So we did read out 3 sentences to you, and you guess which one is the lie, and then obviously the other 2 will be the truths to make it easy for you. So the first one is that the podcast is over 5 years old. The second one is that we are the most consistent podcast in Nigeria. And the third one is that we have less than 200 episodes. So which one do you think is the lie? Just take
to be honest,
take a wild guess.
you guys don't look consistent. I can't. I don't know. Something about it's not giving. We should have done this episode, but we did not. So
Wow.
I'm going with that.
Okay, well, sorry to burst your bubble, but
It was
that's
the 200
actually,
episodes.
Yeah.
I-
This is the 233rd episode, so we talk a lot.
Yeah, we
And
talk
yeah,
about-
it's been over 5
Wow,
years.
now wow. So we don't give consistent.
As in,
That's
I blame
crazy.
Simi.
I
It
don't
can't be
know.
me. It can't be me.
Something about it. I feel like it's the sofa. It's just too like
It's
just
too new to
to
clean.
give off consistent vibes.
I feel what
That
you
means
mean.
what we take care of things
Yeah, you
properly.
do,
I
Yes,
do.
now we try.
Love it. But yeah, I mean, we can get into the episode.
Yeah.
It's all about Qing Madi today.
I promise. So I
Yeah.
think where I kind of want to start from is, let me clarify. I grew up in Benin, right? Okay, so I want to start off from like growing up.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Most of our best artists right now are coming out of Benin. So
Yeah.
that says a lot.
Ironic.
So I want to like just start from there. So take us through what like growing up was like. Growing up in Benin was like.
I mean, it's not really that different. It's very calm. A lot of celebrities don't go there. I don't know why, but we don't. It's not like usual for us to have. Oh, there's a concert in Lagos like every 2 weeks. You don't get that in Benin, so it's very calm. Music, is more of like us being in universities, just playing beats, trapping what you see on TV. It's not very normal to just like see, okay, there's a concert, there's a new concert, all of that. So, like I said, very calm, very easy. It teaches you a lot about life because I feel like Benin is such a very homely place, low key. Everybody kind of knows everybody. I don't know. It's just,
I was actually going to ask that.
it is.
You know, it's one of those annoying questions, but like, is there any other artist that you knew?
Yeah,
there? Oh, okay.
Rama.
Oh,
I know.
wow.
Yeah. Wait. I know.
Oh, look at
Unfortunately, he was in, I think, SS3, and I was in like J1 or something.
Oh,
or,
so
like,
you were
primary
not
six.
even.
So you guys
So
were
I
not-
didn't know. It was like one of those seniors that I don't know.
You just
You
just
just be like,
okay.
I
I
don't
just
know
see
who
the
you are and everything. It was after he blew up that everybody was like, he went to our school. So I just realized that later. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. But yeah, but basically somehow, weirdly enough, same school.
Oh, nice.
That's
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have one sister, I have two brothers.
What number are you?
The last one.
Oh, baby of the house. I love that.
Yeah,
Okay, so were you always like into like music and um entertainment from the jump, or like what was your thing
Like
in
were
school?
you always an artsy baby?
Or were you like a
Yeah.
bookworm
Oh.
type person?
You don't give me that vibe. You don't give me bookworm vibe. I won't lie.
I am weirdly enough. When it comes to like literature, I am a bookworm because I love like to get books all the time. I
Give
feel
me
like
fiction.
I'm an introvert. I know you guys already figured that out.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm an introvert, but I'm an extrovert when I'm with like my people, right? Not saying that you guys are like super cool. Like when I'm with like my family, my very close friends, but like outside, I like to observe. I feel like that's what Beanie does to you. It lets you observe the energy first before like showing your true character.
Which is
I feel like every time I've met
Yeah.
you, I've just felt
You
like,
met me?
wow, king, king. You performed at the Trace Awards party.
Oh.
You came to our office.
Oh.
But yeah, I feel like every time I've met you, I've just felt like, wow, she's so like to herself, so quiet. But her energy
Yeah.
on screen and on TV is
It's
so like,
different, right?
it's so big. That it's like, oh,
I love it.
it's difficult to put them side by side. But I love it because it shows how versatile you are and how easy it is for you to switch on and on.
Oh yeah,
I'll be on and off.
It's not like I feel like it's subconsciously because I don't know. I feel like I used to get judged a lot for my energy. So it's like
wow,
I don't
imagine.
want to ever feel like I'm doing too much. So I just started like calming down.
Nah,
and all,
that
yeah.
I
It's a problem. It's
yeah,
a problem,
I feel
especially
that.
like with the type of friends I have. We're very, very active people. We're all dancers. So like I always like to be hyper. So most times it's like I'm the only one doing too much. I'm like, yeah, nah. I'm gonna calm down let me chill a little bit. So like I think subconsciously I start automatically doing it every time I'm in a new place. I'm just like, all right, let me just see what's going on around here. So,
You said just now that you and your friends are dancers. So was that how you started off in the entertainment space?
well, no, actually, my mom registered me for ballet in
me
Benin
too.
City. Yeah, really?
We all did ballet. I
All of
definitely
us?
did ballet.
I thought it was special.
I definitely did ballet.
Yeah,
in primary school.
no, mine was like a whole ass. It was a Marie Dance Academy. That was the name
nice.
of the academy. So she registered me for ballet, and she really was my force in music. Like she would take me out from classes even during exams to like perform and then say, "Oh, she has to write a makeup exam," because she really did know that I was gonna do music. So it was just I don't know, man.
Okay, so take us back to when you started. Like, what was your first discovery into music? Being like, oh, I actually enjoy singing. I think like just not even deciding that you want to be an artist here. Just I've discovered that I like to sing. I discovered that I like to dance. At what point was that?
I think it was school because there was this function they called arts and culture in our school, and I think because every year up until when I was like able to perform, like maybe I think the first performance was like 5 or 6, everyone was like it was a no-brainer. It's like, oh, Madi's representing Greenhouse, Madi's representing Greenhouse. Like, of course it's me. So like at that point I just knew it was my job. Like every arts and culture, whatever team I was on was a no-brainer. We would win. So I feel like it's because we didn't have a lot of singers in our school. So I had like a lot of
But
ego.
talk your shit, though.
Yeah, who else gonna come
As
to
long as
me?
you are, you know how
Hello.
it is when even like
Nobody.
on sports day when you know that if this person is on your team, that means
You are
you are
You are good.
You know what it means to be that
It was
person.
me. It was me. Debates, singing, don't worry.
And all
All-rounder,
yeah, I love
It was
it.
just I was just that guy. So I feel like that basically made me know that I feel like it was fun, obviously seeing like my friends in the crowd and parents being like, "Oh my God, who's that girl?" And then performing. So it's just, I realized that I loved it. It was fun. I love the fact that I was adored. Selfishly, I love the fact that I was adored. I
Please,
know,
so
I did. I
please
loved the
feel it.
attention. It was really a lot. Dancing, I felt like I fell in love with dancing way more than I fell in love with music, because it was just that thing that required a lot of attention, principle, required just, I felt like, and the fun thing about it is I feel very homely when all my friends are doing something, and I had a lot of friends in the dance studio. So if I was crying because the pain was a lot, she was crying because I was like, this
So
is
it
so
was-
cute. And
She
it
loves
was
company
fun for me.
together.
Yeah, we're all suffering together. So I loved dancing a lot. And growing up, I really even wanted to be a dancer more than I wanted to be a singer. But I
That
felt
is
like
interesting.
I know, it's just damn.
So how did you
like,
now
yeah.
get into that? Oh, let me sing rather than
Let me actually
dance.
become
Well,
an artist.
I mean, the thing is, I didn't really get into it. It wasn't like I just like decided, I'm gonna focus on music. I've finished my secondary school and then I moved to Lagos, and so I was supposed to like take a gap year before I enter uni. So I'm like, okay, I started doing like songwriting gigs on the low, like just like getting money and stuff like that. So when I did my first freestyle, I don't know if you guys know it, but it's called C Finish.
Yeah.
So-
Girl.
Singing here right now.
So then I posted the freestyle.
We saw
and
that. Yeah.
everyone was like, "Oh, you should drop it as a song." So it wasn't like I planned, like, okay, now I'm about to release my first single ever. It's like, okay, I'm gonna drop it as a song just because I don't have anything, and it's not gonna hurt. So I was like, oh shit, okay.
Guys like
Well,
it. Yeah.
That's how it works. So it's not like I actually like thought, oh, I was gonna do music first or dancing 1st. So it's just fun to know that my music is blowing up, and then also I'm still dancing on the side. So it's really
A question that just popped in my head. I love the play your name with King and Q.
yeah.
And like, how did that come? So your name, you said your name was Maddie. Like, what's your actual name? If you're happy to
Oh
share?
no, Maddie's like my nickname. It's not my actual.
Okay,
it's like a
okay.
it's like
But that's what
a-
they call you.
Yeah.
So
it's like a
King as per
family
Queen, but a King.
Mhm.
But okay, I like that. Oh,
100%.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the point where you dropped See Finish, obviously, and then it came out and it went viral, and then you decided, okay. So that means, so I assume that this gap here is not over.
I messed in my head. I mean,
No, I mean,
It's
it
still
is what it
going.
is,
It's
man.
fine.
A gap year can be
a
3
lot.
years, it can be 4 years, it can be 10 years.
a gap year. Like,
But it's working for
damn.
now, at least.
It's doing really well. But like, it's so sad to think about the fact that like I would have been in school doing what?
Doing what?
Doing what?
How do you
Exactly.
doing
That
what?
was my
Go
next
to school,
question.
kids, but doing what?
No, like 100%. I'm still going to go to school.
gonna
But
have to
like at
adjudicate,
this
go to
point
go
of my
back.
life where my mind is 100% focused on music and dancing, it's like I don't know if I
Yeah,
would
take
be
your
there.
time. No rush.
So yeah,
Do what you need to
100%.
do.
But I mean, it's definitely gonna happen.
And of course, when you dropped See Finish, seeing that your mom obviously was very supportive,
Yeah.
it was kind of just a no-brainer,
Yeah,
right? To be like,
100%.
okay, this is going, so how do we build on this? Great.
It's nice to have support from like family
It's
and
amazing.
friends,
She's
and
amazing.
yeah, I love that for you. I really do.
Thank you.
So, what do you think your sound or your style is? If you were asked, well, you
To
are being asked
define.
that question, but like, what do you describe your sound as?
So I grew up listening to 90s music because, like I said, where I used to live, there was this bar opposite our house, or even adjacent to our house, and
In Benin.
yeah, in Benin. And he used to play like 90s music for the people that would come to the bar, and he used to play it extremely loud so you could hear it from a mile away. Because there's no like, it's
Nothing going on.
everybody's living their life. So the guy used to play the song very loudly. So like that was literally my lullaby, because the bar doesn't close at all. Like it never stops. So like I would listen to it going to bed, and then subconsciously I would just be singing in class. So I feel like I listened to those type of music, but I didn't like download it on my own. Just what I was supposed to hear. But then I ended up really liking it. I listened to a lot of Brandy, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber. It's just like I listened to a lot of Kendrick Lamar. I can't believe I did not say that at first.
After all the beef that is going on.
I listened to a lot of Kendrick Lamar. Like I was obsessed. So I felt like all of those were R&B and hip hop, and I low key subconscious. I said that a lot.
Say-
Put it into my music. According to the Afro beat that I'm surrounded by
Mhm.
in the country I'm in, obviously I find a way to infuse my R&B and hip hop into my roots.
Mhm.
I feel like it's Afro R&B in a way.
So Afrofusion,
Nice.
Afro R&B.
Nice.
Okay.
And I like this blue that's going on in your hair and your
appreciate
nails. Is that your favorite color?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah.
Do you play any instruments?
No, I suck. But I started learning I have a guitar
Mhm.
and a keyboard that I've always wanted, but I don't know, in my mind I thought I would learn it.
Don't
But
worry.
it's just
Same.
there.
I have one guitar in my house too. I don't know. Like I tried,
It's just
but
there.
I don't know why Simi's laughing at me.
I tried piano once, and like I used to play the flute in primary school.
Oh
They used to make
yeah.
us do like
Yeah. That annoying.
everyone
annoying
else do lessons,
sound.
but I used to be like, guy, like I'm never going to use this. So I actually never really paid attention because
I was in the choir. Like I actually was. She doesn't
That's
think that I can. She didn't know me then, but like I could sing then.
That's adorable.
okay. So let's go from when you release See Finish, were you signed by the time you release See Finish?
So
Or are you
when
signed
C
right now?
Finish, yeah, I am signed
Okay.
right now. When C Finish blew up, like as a freestyle as it was, like on TikTok, I wasn't signed.
Mm-hmm.
But then I started getting like, DMs from record labels.
Yeah.
And at that time, my mom, she's like super spiritual, so she had to pray about it.
I
She had
retweet.
to,
Amen.
she had to be like,
Who should we pick? Who should we go with?
No, for
she had to
real.
pray about who I was
Because
going to
these-
because it was overwhelming for her. She's like, oh wow, this is a
Can
lot.
imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually scared because I thought C Finish wasn't what Nigeria was all about at the moment, because the songs that were trending were like Afrobeat, Afro pop,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, this is not, even the beat itself isn't contradicting everything I think we stand for. So I'm like, oh no, this is not going to do anything.
But I think we're in a phase or an era where like we've seen that a lot of the songs that blow up are not the like generic Afrobeat songs. Like a lot of people are looking for different sounds.
Yeah,
to
100%.
latch on to.
Something
So
fresh.
I think when
100%.
fresh sounds like yours come up, it's like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
This is, and
Like
it
I
sounds
actually
good.
remember us vividly like discussing that video and being like, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, wow. Like,
Yeah.
where did
That's
she come
crazy.
from?
I know.
Anyway,
I
yeah,
feel
so
like
yeah,
that's
you
my
signed.
point too. Like, I feel like the fact that we're accepting new sounds is one of the reasons why C Finish is always surprising me, because I'm like, okay, guess you
Mhm.
guys like this.
Mhm.
So at that time I wasn't signed, so my mom prayed about it and she was like, this lady, her name is Miss Joy Tongo. This lady,
Great. Shout out to
she's-
Joy.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to Joy.
Miss Joy Tongo. It's this lady. She's like, this is who we're gonna sign with. I'm like, okay, you're the boss. So we got signed. And then I officially released it.
Mhm.
And then obviously it did numbers, and I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I was so scared that
I can imagine.
I was gonna be a one-hit wonder. I was so scared. I was like,
talent
they're
is
not
too much
gonna
for
like me again. I was so scared, but the thing is, I recorded so many songs, and I was just like letting everything pull through, and it was just, damn,
So
it was just like that.
when C Finish started blowing up, when you put it out as an actual song,
Mhm.
how did that make you feel?
Yeah.
I was excited. I'd never heard my song on the radio. So I didn't. The first time I heard it wasn't even on the radio. I think I was at Ibano supermarket.
Oh,
I
imagine!
was, and weirdly enough, I walked in and the sped up version was playing, and I was like, I'm super excited, and I'm just like, the song finishes, they play it again.
Oh,
And
imagine!
like they're going through the normal version,
Uh-huh.
the sped up back to back. They
Back
played it
to
like
back.
five.
So that means
times. I'm like,
whoever was in the radio
the person
station
in charge was just like,
feeling it.
I was like,
Maybe they
no.
even saw you.
No, I know they played it like before I even entered. 'Cause
It
I
was already
like,
playing.
Yeah, it was already playing. I was like,
That's
and
so
then
cute.
there I was just like, damn. I'm
Like people
thinking-
like me.
I was super excited. So that was a very overwhelming feeling for me
Mhm.
at that moment. So, yeah.
So now, are you at the point where you're kind of, I don't want to say used to it, but like just kind of, and I don't want to say unfazed because that's not the right word to
Nice.
use, but are you at the
Getting
point where
used
like
to
you're
it?
getting used to it? Like, okay, this is my reality now. Like, you're understanding that this is your life. You're going to go to places, hear yourself, see people that love you. Like, how does that feel? Because I saw a video of when you went, I think it was Uganda, Sierra Leone, and like, the girls were going crazy. Like, bro, I've not seen that type of thing since maybe like Wizkid 2012, where they were just screaming. Like, how does that feel?
I was shocked because I'm like, first of all, it was my first time at Sierra Leone, and I'm like, okay, this is another country. I don't know how many people are listening to my music. I don't know.
And they
I've
don't even
never
speak
been
English.
there. No,
Oh,
They
they're
do.
French speaking.
Well, I didn't get to hear them speak French.
Okay,
But
fair.
like, yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm on stage. These people are screaming. At the time, I think my EP was new.
Mm.
So I was like, okay, obviously they're going to know Ole because Ole did well in their country.
I thought we speak about that.
I did not think they would know any other song apart from that. But they were just so hyped. I was like, yo, this is all me. I was super excited. I was blessed to be there, and I felt extremely welcomed from the airport to the hotel to how I was treated entirely. It was one of the most special English special moments in my career, and the first of many, obviously, because that was my first time getting so much hype for just my music. I'm like, oh shit. So
I love that. It's very exciting for you.
It was.
I
And it
love
also kind of it also seems very organic. Like it seems
Yeah.
very natural because it wasn't like you were recording and doing what you were doing, but it just happened. Like you
Yeah,
released your
100%.
snippets, it went viral, you released your song, and
I'm so
and I
happy
also
that you
I
put
also
that
like the
snippet
fact
out,
that the
that
sound is
freestyle.
not it's not the typical like, okay, yeah, you put it on TikTok and just because everybody's dancing to it, then the next song is just flat. Like it's continuous.
Yeah,
it
like
grows,
that
yeah.
project.
There's growth.
Anyway,
Appreciate
let me
it.
not talk much.
So after C finish, then we got Y, and then in 2023 we also got Ole with Buju. So obviously Y did amazing, but Ole did even better. Like Ole went
How
across
did
the
you
roof.
get Buju on that? And what was that like for you?
So, with C Finish, actually, me and my label, Miss Joy, she was like, do you think we should get a remix of C Finish or something? And I'm like, yeah, imagine getting somebody like Buju Benson on it. And then I'm like, I'm going too far with this. I went a little bit too far. It's my first single. Mighty, calm down. So we're like, we don't know.
Let's try,
But Sharon, we're like, no, we didn't even try. We're like, that's a far reach. Like, they might not even answer us. He might not even know who I am. So it's like, let's just leave that be and just keep recording. But it was just a conversation. It wasn't like it was a plan or a meeting or anything. So we just left it. So Buju made a video to See Finish on his Snap, and my friends were like, yo, I was like, oh my God. So I went to his DM, I'm like, oh my God.
Divine
thank you so much.
intervention.
No, for real, like literally.
And I'm like, and he's like, oh, your music excites me. We need to get in the studio. I'm like, we need to get in the studio. So I was just super excited. I'm like, okay, yes, sir. Let's get in the studio. So we got in the studio. My heart was beating out my chest because like I didn't think I was gonna get this opportunity at all. Because this is like I just released my first single. A lot of artists wouldn't work with someone that's fresh new because you know it's like
You just don't know.
What are you helping me like?
why, you
like
understand?
what?
It's like they need to actually love your sound or something.
Yeah,
So
or
I'm like,
believe
I don't
in
know.
it,
Yeah. So I was like, he wanted to jump on C Finish, but then I don't know, midway he was like, play me something else. So I was like, okay. So I played an Ole that I was obviously almost never going to release because of how
Damn.
corny I thought the lyrics were. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I played him Ole. And at that moment, he just listens to it. And he's like, this is the one. I'm like, okay. I was like, fine. So it was like, I took out the second verse. There's an initial second verse to Ole that nobody has ever heard.
Oh.
But I took it out and he recorded in minutes. So I was like, damn. At the studio there, I already knew the song was going to be amazing. I didn't know it would get as far as it did, but I knew it was going to go crazy because obviously Buju's verse was amazing. It made it.
You guys ate.
No, like it was such a nice blend of like sounds between two of you, and that is also I might sound like I'm lying, but I really love every single song that you put out. But it's such an amazing song. So yeah, I'm happy that went well, and I'm happy that you took a chance on yourself,
100%.
and you went. And
So,
then came the project.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love how fast you're moving.
It's so like it's quick.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Like
'cause
you are working hard.
You released it finished 2022. And this is 2024. So in 2023 you did Y, you did Ole. You released a project.
A
7-track EP.
project. Like that is
You
how
were
much.
on Wizkid's
Shout out to your team.
EP. We're going to get into that. So
Oh my God, it's true.
we're on Wizkid's EP. And now, so yeah. So tell us about take us to the process of deciding that okay,
time.
you know, I have these singles that have done so well, and I think it's time for me to put out a project, and then just recording it, deciding what songs, etc.
So like every song after Y was supposed to be on the project. Like Ole was supposed to be on the project, but like it was up for like should we or should we not go this way about the project? So Ole was such an edgy song that we didn't know if it was safe for us to put it there. But when Buju laid his verse, we were like, okay, this is definitely gonna be on the project. So Ole, American Love, Ole, American Love, Vision, Chargy, Madi's Medley, C Finish, and Y. Definitely, I think my project was supposed to come earlier, but like
You're working
I
hard.
was the problem.
You're really
I was
working
just,
hard.
I don't know.
You're not ready.
But yeah.
But why
I'm
did you
just-
decide that okay, it was time for you to put out a project?
I mean, I didn't want to put out any more singles. I wanted something that felt like okay, because everyone was always asking like, put out more music, put out more music.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's like
take
like,
it.
this is my
Have 7 songs.
Yeah.
Usually I was supposed to do like a 4-song EP, but then I'm like, we've already released a lot of songs from the project.
Yeah.
Have 7 songs.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was also like nervous about that one as well. But American Love, Vision,
Nah,
every
American
other song.
Love-
American Love is obviously the fan favorite.
No
That's
way.
that's
I
10
didn't
over,
think
10,
it
10
would
out of
be the
10 though.
fan
Like
favorite.
10
Funny
out
I
enough.
have
of
to give
10.
it like
From first listen, I was like, eh.
yeah.
I was like, is she joking? Like,
No way.
And the
Like,
way-
what? I didn't like the song.
it's always the
I didn't like the
And
song.
the way things work with us is like so
Damn.
I listen to music very like in passing, but when she's around, she listens to music, and when she's obsessed with something, she plays it like 500 times, and then
Down
then
your throat.
it becomes my favorite song, and that's how American Love became. Because I was
Damn.
hearing it every hour of every day.
I did not like that song.
Bro, no, but I
No.
really like it though.
Like, I've rinsed that EP, like, as in.
Wow.
we were listening to it yesterday with somebody, and he was
so
like, "Whoa!"
Even
like,
this morning when I go here, I was paying for them.
That's so
So,
cool.
yeah. No,
But
but
damn.
that was 10 out of 10.
why didn't you like
and-
it though?
Yeah.
I felt like it was
Wow.
the one song because I'm a very I wouldn't say perfectionist. I would say that I just want it to be close to perfect. And there was like a lot of versions of American Love that passed through because I was never satisfied with one thing or the other. So it was like I recorded American Love in Ghana, and that was my first time in Ghana with Radio Chef, and oh shit, I forgot. But yeah, like we're a bunch of us there, and I'm like, okay, cool, we made the record. Everyone was happy, to be honest. The vibe was very positive the day of American Love. But everyone was like EP. I'm like EP. Like, you guys know how many good songs we have. Why you putting that one in the EP? Everyone's like, my whole team ganged up against me. Everyone was like, "We're putting that song."
At
I'm
least
like,
that one. Give
I
us
don't
one.
want that song on my project. But I fought for it, and they let it. So I was like, you know what? Just have it. And then everybody starts liking it. I'm like, was I
And then
the
it becomes-
problem all along?
I think it was the
Like,
problem.
10 out of 10 songs.
Guys,
Like, I don't think
Because it
you
ended up being your
understand.
focus track, no?
I
Like
was
you're not, yeah.
surprised. I was like, why?
No, but
I
you
was-
really
yeah.
did go.
But I-
The one with Benson was the only feature, right?
Yeah, all the
You
features.
carried that.
Yeah, and I also think that there's a market for like high school music, if you get like what I mean, to explain it very like plainly. Nobody really gives us that type of like just not childish, but like just childlike vibe. Boy, you're just happy.
Happy,
go
yeah,
lucky,
that
like,
was
it's just like
happy-go-lucky.
it feels like water when
Yeah,
you're
like, it's
listening. So I think
easy.
that we don't really have that. So when we do get there and we get on such quality level, people just like latch on to
Yeah,
them,
it was.
like,
I
okay,
was shocked. I was
yeah.
definitely.
Like I'm sure secondary
surprised.
school kids go crazy.
Yo, I
I'm
was
sure they
like,
go crazy.
Y'all like this one? did you listen to the? That was.
What's your
I'm
favorite
like,
song of the project?
Vision. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay. I mean, that's a really good choice. But
Okay.
sorry, number one is American Love.
Damn. Yeah,
kind of.
My manager would be laughing at me right now. Like, ha! I told you.
We told
Oh my
you.
goodness.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
I
surprising.
want to now go into when they called you and said, "Yo, King, Wizkid is having a camp. Can you pull up?"
Quote
You
unquote.
know,
That was
quote
the exact
unquote.
word.
Really? You see? You know, pull up to the studio. You know, let's vibe. How
Damn.
did that feel? Because I would go crazy
Yo,
personally.
you have no idea. Even before I got there,
No, I'm
like,
sure.
I had to process it. Like, damn.
How many hours did you have
Hi.
between when you got the call and when you actually had to go?
Well, actually, I was supposed to be there like I think around like 4 to 5 or something, and it was like 12, and I'm like, you want it that late? Like I can come now. Yeah. I don't have any. I'm not doing anything today. I had sessions, and I was like, oh, yo, I was just so excited. I got there, and Wizkid was like, superstar me? No. I was like, yo, I was super tense. I literally sat down in one corner, like, hey, I didn't know what to do. I was very I was shy
Mm.
and I was unsure of like what to do. I was like, this man is literally,
This
and
is
I feel like
Wizkid.
the way he was acting was as if he literally forgot that he was Wizkid. It's like so casual, and I'm like, this is you.
Do you know that
Who
you're
you
Wizkid?
are? Like, bro was just trying to make. He was. I felt like he had. He wanted to make everyone comfortable.
Yeah.
Around. And we went like a lot. It was just me, I think my sister, P Prime, and Wiz. So he's like trying to make everyone comfortable, making jokes. I'm like, yo.
Like,
He's
you
just,
know,
to laugh,
he's
you'll be
just
like-
trying to make everything. I was like, wow. So at that moment, you know, he was like, I wanted you to help me with this. I was like, anything you want.
anything.
you want. I would do the song.
You're killing me.
Yes. I was like, he was like, he wants me to do a backup at the. I was like, okay, got it. So I did the backup and everything. You know, had a conversation with him. I had to at least have a conversation with him
Yeah,
because I
of
wanted to
course.
know, like, I just had like my own mini interview with Wiz,
Mm.
to be honest, and I asked a lot of questions that inspired me the way he answered, and I was like, damn, I was just super stoked and super excited to be in that mix. So it was definitely an experience that I'm never gonna forget. So.
How did you feel when you found out that the song was going to go?
Yeah,
on
Diamond
this
made the cut.
I was like,
Okay.
damn, I was. There was no words to explain how blessed I
I
felt
can imagine.
at that stage of my career, knowing that it's almost everyone's dream,
Mhm.
practically, to just meet him and just
Mhm.
understand
And actually
him,
work
yeah,
with
and
him.
actually work with him. So I was just excited to have that opportunity at such an early stage of my career.
Yeah, what do you say for you? I'm proud of you. I
No,
beg. It's
very,
not easy.
very, like, as
Mhm.
in routine
Routine
crazy.
heavy. Okay, so obviously, like you said, you're quite young. You're 17.
Mhm.
Yeah. And the music space is not the easiest space. Like
At
it's
all.
not the best.
Especially in
So
Nigeria.
yeah, so like what are some things that obviously like some struggles you face? I'm sure there's been discrimination. There's been like people like downplaying your talent. But what are some things that have happened or you've experienced that you've just been like, bruh, like why am I even here?
100%. Happens almost all the time when when I'm in a studio with a lot of people. So
Mhm.
I feel like they always feel the need to want to help.
Mm.
It's like they're always like, I think you should do it this way, and I'm like, I
I don't really want
I've
to.
been
don't
doing
really
it
want it.
myself.
So I feel like they always want to. I don't know. It might be trying to protect or guide me, but
Mhm.
they always feel the need that they need to put something
Mhm.
in. And I'm everything but rude. I don't know how to say no
Mm.
when it comes, especially when you're an adult that I respect. So I'm like, Jesus Christ.
How will I say this
I
now?
don't know. I'll just let you do you and then cry about it later because I won't be able to change it. Like I don't know. How to, so that's why most of the times I always work with my friend. His name's Wade.
Mhm.
He was the one that made Vision. He was the one that made Ole, and a lot of
He produced it?
Yeah, he made Chargy as well with PD. As I feel like so I've known them since I came to Lagos. So
So
like
Wade and PD.
yeah,
PD aristocrat.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wade and
Hey,
PD.
Feyikemi used to work at aristocrats.
Yeah.
I used to work at
So-
university.
Oh, okay. I just had to, so
Yeah.
I've known them since then, and they kind of understand me,
Mhm.
and they let me do me, and they're like family to me. So I feel very comfortable working with them, and I
Mhm.
make amazing records with them. Like when we made Ole.
Mhm.
So it's like he basically makes me feel comfortable enough to want to like trust my writing and
Yeah.
trust what I'm doing,
Mhm.
and it ends up being amazing. So, but with a lot of like public
External people or other people.
Social media.
let me freaking write my shit. I'm like, I have to fight to actually be let to. So that one pisses me off a lot. Another thing is sometimes the public they don't know what they want. It's like you're 17. Who has seen you finish? What's like if they put like if there's no way you can write this song if you're this age, or if I do something messed up, it's like yeah because she's this age. It's like
Yeah, like
let
what do
me
you want?
do
You
it.
have to
Yeah.
ignore these
I
people.
feel like those are the things
yeah.
that. But like I'm not really like a very social media type person most of the time, so I don't really get to see a lot more. But I've heard like a couple of rumors. So I'm like, shit.
Ignore.
Yeah, all those
Yeah,
things. They are normal
100%.
shit.
Like how many rumors are you going to put
Yeah.
out? Like just what it
It's
like.
like,
So from what
My
you
girl is doing well. That's all that matters.
period. So from what you said now, your process generally you prefer, so you're one of those artists that prefers to be in the studio with like maybe like 4 people rather than like
Two at the
I'm gonna
most.
say 4 is even a
no,
lot.
let's say 4, including like let's say a PD, like a PD, the producer, maybe one other A&R. But yeah, like
No, like PD the
Minimum.
No, just like two. If we're 3, what are you doing? What are you doing there? Like, I want to know.
Okay, fair enough.
That's so funny. But yeah, I mean, wow, that is a lot on your career and you know.
Mhm.
A
your
lot has
life so
happened in
far.
2 years.
In 2
It's
years.
It's
It's
really
even
not
up to
been.
2 years.
No, yeah, but
Maybe thereabouts.
thereabout.
But besides like music, dance, all
No,
that,
before we move, I want
okay.
to ask: is there any artists that you
Oh,
haven't worked
yeah.
with that you want to work with?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of
I
them.
can imagine.
I
Cool.
think-
Give us like 3 names.
I mean, I would love to get like a Wiz session.
Like okay.
Yeah, a proper
A
Wiz
proper
session.
session.
I'd love to work with Wiz. I would love to work with Fave. I would love to work with Omale. I would love to work with Wande Cole. There's a list.
No, honestly, with your sound and your voice, I can just imagine so many people that you can work with.
There's
I think
a
Harvey
long
Tony would
list.
sound crazy on his song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, who?
Big Tony.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We.
Do you mean I want an Ira style?
You have to
Hey.
give us some
We
exclusive.
actually.
I want an Ira
I mean, we
collab.
have,
Ira will be mad.
I want an Ira
We
collab.
have
I'll go
work.
crazy.
Mhm.
but
Mm.
you guys are not ready. I love me and Vic song so much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. But yeah, the question that I was going to ask is, so when you're not King Madi, when you're just Madi, like what do you do besides dancing and writing and singing?
I mean, I'm always in my room, so I have like this mini library in my room. It's like
Yeah,
very
you give me
small.
reader vibes.
I do read a lot.
You
So
read a
I'm either
vibes.
like reading a novel or watching Empire because I just really started watching Empire again. And there's
As
like
in that show.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
started.
Okay, this is 2024.
I'm sorry,
This is
I was late.
2024.
I've watched like clips, but I've never actually watched the movie. I don't know why, but it never dawned on me to actually watch the movie. So now I'm watching. I'm like,
So how do you?
I
Yeah,
like
like
you watching it?
like, because I got to a point in
yo.
Empire where like I just
Me, I
stopped
stopped.
watching because
Everybody
yeah, like,
Yeah,
I
I
just stopped
stopped.
because
Like it was
it,
getting
it became ridiculous. So you
But
soon get
enjoy
there
it,
maybe, but
Some
yeah,
people,
still
like my
in the
mom
good
finished
phase.
it, so I mean maybe if you like how it feels.
I might finish it because it's looking really good.
Yeah, still in the good parts of it.
But yeah, what kind of books do you read? Or do you have like
I
a
like
favorite author? or
yeah,
something?
I like fantasy-based books as
Yeah,
predicted.
that's
I
the
like
vibe that I got.
fantasy-based books. I like books that have like a plot twist. Or like one of those books. Although this thing is very cliche, when you do all of that and then the ending is it was all a dream. Please don't ever do that. I hate books like that at this point because I've read so many books that end like that. I'm like, oh my god.
Why did it have to be?
Why
can't it
you
just
doing
be real?
this? So I like, and also I like my namesakes books. They're all on my shelf.
Oh yeah, I knew you. I saw it. When I checked, you know,
I have my
when I like
namesake
somebody, I
books.
like to do a deep dive.
Yeah.
I have like almost all her books on my
Yeah,
shelf.
her books are good.
Yeah.
Her books are good.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
And
So,
what do you think is next? What should we expect? Give us like one exclusive thing, a single that's coming with somebody, maybe a video, something. Like just tell us something.
I believe that this is your year. Like I said it on the first
100%,
episode. Like,
100%.
yeah, I'm rooting for
Yeah.
you. I'm rooting.
So
No
excited.
pressure, but I'm rooting for you.
I mean, I've worked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked, and I don't know if I could call a name, but I've worked a lot, and I'm excited to hear how you guys are gonna react to the collaborations, the work, and all of the styles and things that we've done.
And all this dancing that you've been rehearsing. all week, we can't wait to see
So do you
you.
choreograph all your
Homecoming.
videos? Do you choreograph all your videos?
No, my friend does. I think like my sister is going to be very. I have like 3 friends that I'm very tight with. I'm sorry. I have like 3 friends I'm very tight with. Like they're my best friends. There's Droid, there's Chinex, and I don't know. But like yeah, I'm also like kind of close to my sister. It's a little bit. But yeah, basically
The eyes that she's giving you right now.
It's like commerce. But yeah, basically like so they're basically my family. I've known them before the whole music scene as well. So they choreograph, they rehearse with me. And also the twins, the Kunz twins. Sometimes, just alternate, but then they're amazing. So those are my dancers. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Wow,
Lovely.
that was such a
nice combo.
little conversation. So now we're going into we're done with asking you questions.
All right.
We're
Now we're
chilling
just going
now.
to go into like what you have been listening to, what you've been watching, etc. Let's start with that. What have you been listening to?
I've been listening to a lot of Kendrick's Mr.
You're really
Moral
a
and the
kid
Big
dog.
Step. I am. I changed my email to Kung Fu My Dog.
As in you love him that much. I saw a highlight on your Instagram with K
It's a
Dots. I was
whole
like,
ass highlight. There's a whole
I was
highlight.
like, as in Kendrick Lamar. That is so funny. For the
Like
kind of
if
music
this
that you
man
make, I'm
ever
so surprised.
follows me by mistake, this man is going to see
So
a
many
lot from
That's like-
2020
that's like
till
me and
that's a
Wizkid.
4-year message compilation.
That's like me and Wizkid.
I've leaked so much of my songs to this man. He
Oh
doesn't-
my
he doesn't know.
God. SoundCloud link,
He
SoundCloud
doesn't know.
link.
That's
He
so
has no
funny.
idea. But yeah, basically.
Kendrick, listen, though.
Yeah,
This is
like-
superstar. Let it not be like we didn't want you.
Like,
Let it not be like so. That's what you've been listening
But
to.
yeah, Kendrick. I've been listening to a lot of Melanie Martinez, a lot of Malik Berry recently.
mm.
Wow,
Berry,
I've listened to a
interesting.
lot of Malik Berry recently. I've been listening to a lot of I've listened to a lot of I've forgotten. I've listened to a lot of my music, my unreleased.
I was going to ask that. Do you listen to
Yeah.
yourself?
A lot.
But
So an
unreleased, not
unhealthy,
released.
unreleased music because they're my favorites.
Mhm.
'Cause it's like
It's always your favorite when
my-
it's unreleased.
Mhm.
And then when you release it, it's like,
I
oh,
can't believe I
okay.
was wrong about American Love.
No,
Wow.
You
I thought
were
you
have no
wrong. How
idea.
wrong? Like, you
Like,
don't, you have no idea.
Everybody's like, I told
I've been
you
humming
so,
it
and I'm
all
like,
morning. Like, are you joking? What do you? But it's
Like,
fine. It's fine.
yeah.
It's always the ones you don't expect to blow up.
It's always that one, to be honest. Melanie Martinez. I've been listening to a lot of. This is just recently my phase. I've been listening to a lot of. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you have been listening to Kemi.
Yeah.
I have been listening to Lupita by this guy called Melon with a 3.
Yeah, he's really good.
Really nice song.
Ooh.
Attention by somebody called Sounds with a Z.
Bro, sounds is amazing.
That guy.
Guy.
All
he's
of
really
these
good.
sounds
amazing.
familiar.
Yeah, like, and it's one of those ones. Shout out to this radio station, Sound
Sounds
City,
to
trivia.
you.
But like, they're always playing good music, and it's
Mhm.
just I'm always
Yeah.
shazaming something, and yeah.
This morning,
And also by now by CK. I also want you to work with CK. Just
Oh yeah, I would
just
love
like-
to, 100%.
But yeah, those are the 3 that I'm, and not because she's here, but deadass. I have been listening to the King Madi EP.
period.
Why
Simi
aren't you-
literally showed my ass saying that I paid him
That's
500 times.
Okay, so I came across Mandy My Business, Credibility and Don Jazzy. For some reason, I really like it. Like,
Wow,
it
they
gives
came back
it
together.
gives me Dorobuchi vibes.
Aw.
Yeah. Lamy just released his
Merrily, merrily,
first
merrily.
single, Merrily. You guys should go and watch that. That's my song of the week.
No, it's first
Best
single.
song out right now.
No, it's first single.
Official,
Of the year.
like of the year,
Okay,
yeah, official
okay.
single of the year, song of the week, amazing song. There's this girl called AR4. She's a rapper. I think she lives in the UK. I'm not sure, but she has a song called Dedicated that I really like. 100 million dropped this week.
It's not my
I
favorite
mean,
song, but it's alright.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it's not.
okay.
It's not. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, like, I don't hate
Shout out
it.
to ABG and Udu.
African bad girl.
I'm really enjoying Big Things, Young John, Lona by Bella Shmurda, and Life I Choose by Adekuni Gold. That's
This is the life I
yeah.
don't know if this is the life I choose, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. Yeah.
Okay, and what have you been watching? Are you watching anything apart from Empire?
I was gonna say
Ah.
Empire. I've been watching, and all I've been watching is Empire. I can't
Yes,
even lie.
fair.
No.
Cookie is my spirit animal.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Damn.
shout out to Cookie.
Damn,
That's the
she's
lady right there.
such
That's
a
the
boss.
lady right
I love
there.
her.
She is strong.
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
yeah.
the lady right there.
Basically,
I have been watching Better Call Saul. So that's like a spin-off from Breaking Bad, from the lawyer in Breaking Bad. Really crazy storyline. So if you haven't watched the spin-off, watch it. But that's all I've been watching.
That's
like.
all.
Yeah.
And you guys are doing like me in my past life where I'll just watch one thing and just be on it
Focus
until
on
I'm
it.
Simi,
done.
you've never been that. Why is
Big Brother.
Simi is always watching something.
But I
like if
was
Big
on
Brother is not on, Simi
documentaries.
is watching like 500.
Yeah.
Okay, so what am I watching this week? Homicide New York. So it's basically like a series where they just talk about like different murders that have happened in and around New York.
Like,
Love is Blind reunion.
oh,
I'ma just say that Clay is on some bullshit. Eddie is a goofy
No.
ass girl
no,
for going on a date
what
with
is she
Matthew.
saying?
No, yeah, Eddie is goofy for going out with Matthew.
That's the only
She's
part that
goofy
she
as
gets.
hell,
Yeah,
like-
that part. Yeah,
She's like, and then I mean,
I believe Clay. Like he started therapy. He's working on himself.
I'm
What do you
not
guys
really
want?
sure. Like,
What do you guys want?
I'm not really sure what the balance is there. I feel like Clay is one of those like all these Black American performative men that go on
I
camera
mean, yeah, there's
and they're
that.
like, oh yeah, I'm so like
But
I'm
me, I
woke.
believe him more. Me, I
That's
believe him.
that's what Clay is giving me.
No, that's not
Peaky Blinders was really good. We started it. The Untrue case is about this it's like 17 adults in France that were basically raping like their children. It's like it's really
Simi is
fucked
always
up.
watching some.
Yeah,
sorry,
it's really
You're scaring my kids.
it's a really
Simi's always
messed up
watching
case.
rubbish.
Yeah, it's a really messed up case, but it's basically like a documentary on that. And then From Dreams to Tragedy, which is another documentary based in Brazil, about like, is it Brazil or Barcelona? But it's about like football players, and basically their top football club Flamengo has like this academy where they recruit boys, and there was a year where they had to move the boys from a main facility to like some outdoor facility, and the facility caught fire. So it's basically about like what happened to them.
Sorry, I also forgot to add that I finished
etc.
Anikulapo.
She's looking
and
at me like
Are
I'm
you
cra-
good?
She's not. I already told you. She's not. I also finished Anikulapo this week, which was the storyline is 10 out of 10.
I couldn't
give
get
it to
through
you.
it too.
Yeah, because I told you, do not watch it.
I
You don't have
couldn't get.
patience.
Oh, and I've been watching Nons Mirage.
What is that?
Nons Mirage is this lady on YouTube that she does like 20 versus 1 with like a bunch of guys, and like maybe,
Oh, that's
yeah, that
they popped
lady.
the balloon.
I just want to say that Nigerians have a lot of problems. People are really angry, and like you guys should not go on YouTube dating shows to
You go and express,
your anger. Like, bro, you saw somebody you don't like her, just say you don't like her.
They'll
Which
now
one
be
is you be
insulting
insulting
each
her from top to bottom? Like, please. But yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty much it for me.
I'm also still watching Sex and the City. But yeah,
Oh.
me, I watch normal stuff, not the ones that you be scared to go outside or you be scared to stay in the house by yourself. But yeah, song of the week for you.
Merrily, Lamy.
I think mine will be By Now by CK.
What is your own song of the week?
American Love by me, I guess. I
Yeah. But
Let me
yeah.
take it. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for
for having
coming
me.
on. And we apologize for waking you up early in the morning
Yes,
and
sorry.
dragging you here.
Girl.
This is the life
But
we
This
choose.
is life we chose.
Shout out to AG.
Period. But
Yeah.
thank you guys for rocking with us. Thank you for watching as always. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, F&S Uncensored, across all platforms. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast, F&S Uncensored. Watch on YouTube. Send us fan mail. Contact fns@gmail.com. And you can follow me on my personal Simi Badru across all platforms. And you can follow Feyikemi Feyikemi, and you can follow King at Qing Madi across
QINGMADI.
Please, across all platforms.
Her
And we'll see you
queen
guys
one
same
time was
time, same
terrible.
place in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.